Welcome back to A-Level Geography Explained. In this video, we're exploring urban regeneration using the example of Salford Quays. We'll look at the reasons for regeneration, the players involved, the strategies used, and the successes and criticisms of the process. Let's begin. Salford Quays is located in Greater Manchester, on the banks of the Manchester Ship Canal. Once a thriving dockland and industrial hub, Salford Quays fell into steep decline in the second half of the 20th century. The docks closed in 1982 after years of falling trade, triggered by changes in shipping technology and containerization, which favored larger ports such as Liverpool. As the docks shut down, thousands of jobs were lost, and the local area faced severe social and economic challenges. Unemployment rose, property values dropped, and the region suffered from dereliction, pollution, and a poor-quality built environment. Salford Quays became a symbol of post-industrial decline, with large areas of abandoned land and environmental degradation. It was clear that large-scale regeneration was needed to reverse the decline and re-establish Salford Quays as a functional and attractive part of the Greater Manchester area. Urban regeneration in Salford Quays required tackling a number of deep-rooted issues. These included industrial pollution in the waterways and soils, a lack of transport infrastructure, high unemployment, and poor housing. There was also a need to attract investment into an area that had long been overlooked by developers. In addition, the regeneration strategy had to consider how to reconnect Salford Quays with the wider city, improve accessibility, and ensure that local residents benefited from the transformation. Balancing economic growth with social inclusion was a key challenge throughout the regeneration process. The regeneration of Salford Quays involved a wide range of public and private sector players. The Salford City Council played a central role in planning and attracting investment, while the Urban Regeneration Agency, English Partnerships, helped with land acquisition and cleanup in the early stages. A key turning point came with the development of the Lowry Arts and Theatre Complex, which opened in 2000. This £106 million project was funded through a combination of public and lottery money and acted as a catalyst for further regeneration. Another major player is the BBC, which relocated several departments from London to Media City UK in 2011. This move was part of a larger initiative led by Peel Group, a private developer, in partnership with the government and Salford Council. Media City UK also attracted other media companies, such as ITV, and institutions like the University of Salford, which now has a digital campus on site. The BBC's arrival brought thousands of high-skilled jobs and helped rebrand Salford Quays as a creative and knowledge-based economy, replacing its old industrial identity. The construction of the Lowry Art Centre marked the beginning of the area's cultural regeneration. The complex includes theatres, galleries, and public spaces, drawing in visitors and boosting the local economy. Following this, Media City UK was developed as a purpose-built hub for digital and creative industries. It features studios, offices, and residential spaces and now hosts a large proportion of the BBC's national operations. These developments help to create a new identity for Salford Quays, attract private investment, and generate long-term employment in high-value sectors. Cleaning up the docks was an essential part of the regeneration strategy. Water quality was improved through the introduction of aeration systems and environmental engineering. Today, the old docks are used for water sports and leisure activities. New green spaces, public walkways, and improved transport links have made the area more accessible and appealing to residents and tourists. Regeneration in Salford Quays also involved large-scale housing development. Modern apartment blocks have been built along the waterfront, aimed at professionals working in Media City UK and Manchester. Retail and leisure spaces, including the Lowry Outlet Shopping Centre, bars, and restaurants, have helped to create a vibrant mixed-use neighbourhood. While this has contributed to the economic revival of the area, it has also sparked debate over gentrification and the affordability of housing for local people. Improving transport was another key element. The Metrolink tram system was extended to serve Salford Quays, connecting it to central Manchester and other parts of Greater Manchester. Roads were upgraded, and pedestrian routes improved. This has made the area far more accessible for both commuters and visitors. The regeneration of Salford Quays is widely seen as a success. The area has been transformed from derelict docklands into a dynamic cultural and media hub. Media City UK has brought thousands of jobs, including in high-skill industries, and contributed significantly to the regional economy. Tourism has increased thanks to attractions like the Lowry, the Imperial War Museum North, and sporting venues such as Old Trafford nearby. The environment has been improved, with clean water, green spaces, and attractive public areas. Property prices have risen, and the area now has a strong sense of place with a distinct identity rooted in creative industries and waterside living. However, the regeneration has not benefited everyone equally. Critics argue that many of the new jobs have gone to people from outside the area, and that local residents, especially in poorer neighbouring parts of Salford, have not experienced the same improvements in income, education, or opportunity. Some also point to the loss of industrial heritage and the creation of a more corporate, homogeneous landscape. Housing affordability is a growing issue, with many properties in Salford Quays unaffordable for long-term residents of Salford. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a video. Check out my playlists for summary videos on all inquiry questions. Goodbye.